Yes, lads, Maestro here, and today we are back with a brand new video on the Disconnected channel, and today we're going to be doing a player review on the informed Sadio Mane. In the video we're going to be looking at his in-game stats, we're going to be looking at his traits, we're going to be looking at how he's played for me since I was able to get him, and we're also going to go into a division rivals game to see how he performs in-game, look at some of his key highlights, look at his stats in the game compared to the rest of the team. Without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, I got him out of a red pick. I believe the week I got him, I actually finished gold 3 in Foot Champions, verifying the fact that gold 3 is the rank that you all want to get. See, first owner untradeable because he's a Foot Champions player. Height at 5'9" is pretty decent. High, medium attacking to defensive work rate from a winger or someone playing in an attacking role. It's pretty good, to be fair. You want them to be making those runs, scoring those goals. 4-star, 4-star. It could be 5-star weak foot. That would be ideal. Again, 5-star skill moves could be more ideal. However, still makes it a very, very solid card. Over the last few weeks since I was able to get him, I have played him both out wide on the left-hand side and more recently centrally in the cam role. As you can see, he has played 262 registered games for the club, scoring 135 in that time and 122 assists. Obviously from a wide position, mostly a wide position. That is pretty impressive. Stats, like it's a pretty good return rate. It's 257 goal involvements in 262 games. You can't really complain. Obviously, it'd be nicer to have a more positive record where you have more goals and assists than you have games played. However, I believe that from my FIFA ability, I think that's a pretty good return for a player of that skill and quality. Onto his stats then. He is rapid. One thing you've noticed, he's one of those players that just clicks with his speed. 95 pace, 96 acceleration, 94 sprint speed. He will run. He will beat players. He can beat players with ease down that full whack. Deadeye, his shooting doesn't start out at the best. However, and that's mainly brought down by his long shots, his volleys and his penalties. I wouldn't put him on penalties at all. I have taken a few penalties with him. He's not the best at taking them. They can go a bit all over the place. If you aim bottom right, it could go wide, it could go more centrally. It is hard to get that spot on with him. Shot power though, finishing, attacking position, all absolutely perfect. 99 stats across the board for that. Long shots, I can't say I've tried too many of with, to be fair. I don't really shoot from range as it is, so that's not a big deal for me. And I think on behalf of most of the FIFA community who like to work the ball into the box, it's not a massive deal. It's not like he misses open goals. If the ball's thrown out to him and the goals are empty, he will bury it though from range. On the passing front, he will always look to pick out a man. With his 97 vision, he's always on the lookout for that perfect ball to split the opposition defence apart. He does that mainly through the use of short passes, normally through to Mbappe as he plays cam in behind Mbappe at striker in my team. And 9 times out of 10, he will get it absolutely spot on. On the front of free kicks, similar to penalties, he's not the best. I wouldn't recommend you playing him as your free kick taker or your penalty taker in the same sense. I would look to get somebody within the team that will have better penalties and better free kicks than Mane. Just because he's a high rated card, maybe one of the highest in your team, does not mean he's going to bag every free kick and penalty that he takes. Crossing is decent, it's not the best. Again, for a winger, it's not the best, which is one thing I have found. He can get past his fullback and whatnot, but you have to run in the box and you have to play the pass. Crossing doesn't really work for him, to be fair. I think even with his 78 crossing, I feel like that is a little bit generous, which is hence part of the reason why I moved him in the middle. Same with long passing. Even if you like on the attack and you want to play a long through ball forward, it may not work. Over the top, it's unlikely. There's a chance it does work though. On the long passing, it has worked a couple of times, but I do try it far too much or more than I should with him, and it doesn't always work. Agility is very good, 94, very good at turning, making sharp turns, especially using the fake shot and stop skill move That is very, very effective with a player like Mane. Balance is pretty good as well. He can react to losing the ball. He can put a footing very, very quickly. Ball control, good. He keeps the ball close to his feet. One thing I really, really like about the card, he keeps the ball close to him, which is something some players don't do. Sometimes the ball runs away with them if they're making a sprint up the line. He will run with the ball close to him at all costs. Same thing in the sense of dribbling. 92, he will run with the ball at his feet. The chances of you overhitting a touch with him are slim. And his composure is not the best. It's not the worst either. I pretty like it, to be fair. Like, it's pretty good. Defending is not the best. He's quite good at heading accuracy. I do find he actually does score a fair amount of goals from corners, just whipping the ball in. If it gets on his head, it does go in. I'm not gonna lie, it does rarely go wide. But obviously, getting his head on it, being only 5'9", is the difficult challenge on that front. Physically, he's fairly strong. For a winger card, like, he will run. A strength 72. Obviously, he's not the best. However, I do feel like he displays more than what you'd expect from 72 strength in game. On the front of player strength, he is flair and he runs at speed. As I mentioned before, he's rapid. He will run and he will keep the ball close to his feet. Speed dribbler is very, very good on him, and he is quite a flair player. Always looking to create opportunities for me. And that will wrap up the short player review on the FUT Champions Inform Sadio Mane. If you have enjoyed this, let me know. Let me know how I could improve these player reviews in the future. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. We are going to head into a game of division rivals now. For context, for this game I am playing in Division 2 and I am playing on the PlayStation 5 Next Generation console. Let's see who we get in the opposition side. This is the team we're up against. It's got Ronaldo, it's got Varane, it's got Gomez. Very quick being on next gen. However, brief glance, that looked like a very, very solid team. It should be an interesting game. Let's see how we fare out. Mane should move into the middle, playing in a cam role despite starting in left wing. Looks to charge into the space. Gets away from two of his men. Eventually cut out of the third man. Good run, good attacking intent there from Mane. Mane involved centrally in the advancement of the play here. Overhit pass. Here is Mane, slip through, can he get the shot away? He tried to chip him. Probably chipped him too late, to be honest. And it was saved by the keeper. Ball in. He's given a pen for that, as if he's given a pen for that. Literally just tried to clear it. And he's blown up for a penalty. Absolutely shocking. Bruno Fernandes, never mind, it's going to be Ronaldo. Saved by Pope. Dropping deep Vieira's to his left, but he's not going to be able to get there. Step through to Mane. Gets past Gomez. Now he can break. Ball in towards Martial. Not the best cross as we've seen in his stats. Bit behind him. Not too bad though. Shot is in. Bruno has scored it. Half done then. Mane has had a reasonable half. It's been a really tough game to get into. His attack has been very much dominant over me. He's come out with a rating of 6.1. Hard to get involved. He's made one attempted tackle. He hasn't won it. No cross. He did attempt a cross and it didn't quite work out. I'm not sure why that's displaying as none of none. Dribbles completed 6 out of 11 again. His defence is very, very solid. 5 out of 7 passes completed. Again, as you've seen in the highlights, he's been at the central point of the attacking play, looking to make passes through him. He has had the only shot in our team and it was off target. Intercepted well and turns. Sadio Mane's there, swoops it home in the right place at the right time, and Sadio Mane draws us level. Mane, good block. Tried the shot from range, it was gifted to him after a poor throw. Out superbly. Into Mane. Dances past his man and gets a shot off, it's saved. Where will the follow-up fall? It's going to fall with Martial, blocked again. And eventually cleared. And towards Mane's head. Mane's the man they're trying to pick out. Well one back. Mane looking to poke it through. Mbappe can't get his shot away in time. Oh, he's fall through. That's a great ball. Men waiting in the middle. Martial. Drini. Mane. I shouldn't have passed it. He's still alive. Mane can't get past Walker. I should have shot with Drini. Will that be that? Or is he going to let us go forwards once more? Mbappe looking to go in. Probably could have left it a second later. It's good defending and it will end in a draw. Let's have a look at Mane's post-match stats. As you can see, Sadio Mane was able to cop the Man of the Match award for the game with a match rating of 8.0. In that game, he managed to bag himself a goal after putting on a brilliant interception moments before the goal. In terms of shots on target, he ended up having 4 more shots in that game, and in the second half he had a 100% shot accuracy, all 4 shots being on target. In terms of passes completed, again up there with the most in the team, joint with Kante and Mbappe. Only Mbappe completed 1 more pass successfully than Sadio Mane. Dribbles completed, he attempted 22 dribbles, always looking for that run forward is Sadio Mane, and he was successful in 14 of 22 of those. So not his best return rate, I have known him to be doing a lot better than that. In terms of crosses completed, bar the one in the first half, no more crosses attempted, which is all okay because he is playing centrally for me. So that will wrap up our Sadio Mane player review. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and hopefully if you're considering getting the card, you will now have a better understanding of what the player feels like, whether you want him in your team. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the Disconnected channel, and I hope to see you all again very soon.